everyone, Ray the Dashing Womble here. Well, blimey, hope everyone had a great Saturday. Hopefully all the dashers, etc., all the gig workers made a few quid, enough to pay the bills, etc., and petrol and whatever else you got to get monies for. Hopefully all the customers got their food right as well. Well, it started a bit earlier tonight. Started about 4:30 or so there, just after, and had gone out to a local place over in Independence called Dixon's Chili. Been there at least 60 years, I think. Anyhow, Harry S. Truman even went there when he was around, so it's been there a while. Anyhow, pretty good. Good place to go, actually. Food was good. Actually, our waitress, we hadn't been in there for a while, but our waitress said she's served us many times in the past. And I said to her, I said, blimey, how long have you been here? I said, it must be a good place to work for. It's been there 12 years. Wow. Must be good. That's got to be a ripping record, I would have thought, at a waiting staff at a restaurant. Wow. But anyway, really nice young lady there. Don't know her name. She may have told us in the past, but anyway, definitely a place to go to anyway. I'll put pictures and such up here. It's up there on 40 Highway and Blue Ridge Cut-Off, I think, on the corner of that. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, like I said, pretty good. Shit, now I'm hungry because the last thing I delivered was bloody pizza, and oh, darn it. Anyway, tonight it was fairly busy tonight. Got some decent orders, that's for sure. Although the first one was, I think I picked up pizzas first of all. I think that's what I picked up. And, yeah, that's right, it was pizza. Well, I don't know. But anyway, pizzas, I ended up at Blue Parkway Pizza Hut at one stage, and picked up couple of orders from there. And then, there's been several pizzas throughout the night delivered. The last one actually was Marco's Pizza. Going close to Grandview area. But it was paying like $16, so, and it was just like jump on the motorway from there anyway. Pretty easier route to get to, and I just followed up Blue Ridge Boulevard coming home, so that was handy, except that you just had to look closely for any bloody potholes. Yeah, as usual, there was a lot of stupid orders as well. But anyway, big news before I forget. I became a Sparky today. Well, that's what I've renamed it. What's that bloody thing? Walmart Spark. Yep. So I'm now part of the Walmart crew. I've got to tell you, and if you sign up, I found out that if you sign up in a different area, like when I was first looking into it, it kept showing like the two places in our area. Good grief, it's hot. In our area were full. We couldn't get on them. And then when I tried at some stage, it wouldn't let me on. It just kicked me off. It just said that they were full in the area, and that was it. Poof, gone. All right. But it's been like a month, 6 weeks, if not more, that I've been trying to do this. So I tried doing it. I've tried being sneaky and just doing it in Shawnee Mission, or Shawnee, whatever it is called. I know it's a little bit out there, but anyway, I finally got back onto it. I had to go do it on the computer, did I? I can't remember if I did it on the desktop or on... No, I did it on the phone again. All of a sudden it started working. I don't know. I tried several times this week and it's been a pain in the bottom. But anyway, so I got onto it and then it said something about Shawnee, Kansas. Oh no, don't tell me off. That's what it's the only place I can do. But anyhow, once they sent me a text on it, I logged in. They give you your email address to get in, but they give you a password, and then as soon as you log in with that password, it comes up. First thing it says is what do you want to change your password to? So I changed all of that, done whatever. I added the vehicle as well, what vehicle you have, but it didn't ask any particular details on it. All they wanted to know if it was a truck, a minivan, or a car, or I don't know what else, pickup truck, I don't know. But anyway, so I did that. It was a minivan, and left it at that, because I went out to go DoorDash anyway. First of all, we was sitting around, at some stage we was sitting around, and I went, oh, well, I'll turn on the, Spark. So I turned it on, and I can't remember what time it was that I turned it on. I actually took pictures of what came through. Holy crikey. The difference in pay from seeing on Uber is quite significant from what I've actually seen on it when stuff has come through Uber, or when DoorDash was doing it too. Seems like they were paying a lot more, and blimey, as soon as I started it, like one came in, I thought, oh, there we go, that's handy. Oh, and that's right, when I'd signed in, before I go rattling on again, when I'd signed in and it said, I saw that you could change your area. So this was last night or this morning I did this, and it said you could change your area, and I went, oh, okay. I changed it and I put it down to Independence, Missouri, because it didn't have Lee Summit. But so left it at that, and then I got a message saying it's all been changed, because you had to confirm that was definitely what you wanted to do. And anyway, so when I was over at the Mint earlier, I'd switched on the thing, and it just immediately started going to the Lee Summit one. But as that's right across the road near enough, maybe maybe a quarter of a mile, if that, from the Mint, and it's one came in. And I looked at that, and it was paying all right. And but all I did was switch it on just to see if it was working, and to guide myself around the system and that. And bloody hell, I mean, it's a heck of a lot different from looking at point pickup thing too. And you can see exactly what, if one thing I like, well, a couple of things I like about it, certainly. I haven't done any of them yet, but it comes up and it tells you exactly where the address is that it's going to. So it will immediately tell you if it's going to an apartment. It didn't show an apartment on the first one that I looked at, but the second or third one after that, I saw that it did that. So, and then you can click on there, and it shows you all the items that you're picking up. Although the pictures weren't loading, but I didn't need that, I suppose, because it had descriptions. And yeah, I like that a lot. That I did like how that was, how they laid it out, what you were picking up. You knew how much room that you needed in the van or whatever. Excuse me. he knew that if there was gonna be great big crates of water or Coca-Cola or whatever to pick up, and if it was going to an apartment. So yeah, brilliant. Oh, I'll put I took a series of pictures of it, so I may have to adjust them because I don't want people's addresses shown on there, but you'll get an idea of what was coming through. And I'll actually I've got an affiliate link, so if you want to be a Sparky, as I've done it and renamed it, if you wanted to be a Sparky, you can click on the link. I'll try to put that down here, and click on that, and I don't know what I get out of it. I'll get something out of it, can't remember what, but anyway. And yeah, it looks a heck of a lot better than messing around with the others. In fact, you know, I just not wanting to deal with Uber Eats or DoorDash whenever DoorDash was doing it, because you couldn't see, for one, what was coming through, and it didn't always seem like it what it was paying. You couldn't see. Oh, excuse me. You couldn't see what you were picking up. And that was another thing that I was worried about. Oh, eyes are streaming. And but yeah, so far from what I've seen, I quite like the look of that. My only problem is that I've got to clean out the back of the van a bit more. I think I'm going to flatten the rear seats. And or maybe I don't, just take the crap out the back of it and put it in there. But it's yeah, it looks a pretty darn good system. The only thing that bothers me is that I've seen on a couple of channels is B over in Kansas, so in Shawnee, Kansas actually, was I know that she said on her videos, a couple of them I think, that she'd been tip baited on that. Basically someone has said, this is how much tip we're going to give you, and they don't do that. They change it. And then Dashing Grandpa, he done one last week I think it was, I've seen. And you don't get a tip until the next day, as I understand it, but, well, that's fine. I don't know, I haven't set up my payment thing on there as of yet, so I'll figure that out as well. I won't do it tomorrow. I mean, I imagine that there's going to be a whole lot coming in. I may just leave it till the middle of the week before I start it to see what it's all about. But from what I've seen so far, it's pretty bloody good. But yeah, one came in, and then that one went. Maybe it goes out to everybody at the same time. I'm not sure, but anyway, but they just kept coming in. I weren't even on the thing 5 minutes. Like I said, I only put it on just to have a look, see what was going on, and the bloody thing just kept going. I've got pictures of the ones that came up and that. And again, I may have to vet them just to take out people's addresses or whatever if those are in there. But yeah, it's I like the look of it so far. I do like the look of that. And I know at least one bloke in the Lee Summit area, he does Spark in the mornings, or mostly during the day I think, and then does the food delivery at night or evening time for dinner and that. Because like me, I mean, he thought that there just isn't enough in the area to do just DoorDash, etc. for food delivery, so it's not enough in our area for lunch, etc. Maybe there's enough people out there doing it at that time, I'm not sure, but either way, it don't work for me to do DoorDash, or it hasn't done. However, the weather's getting a tad cooler, to say the least. and that may change, may get more during the day. I mean, it says on the van that it's 26 now, but the van's flipping temperature thing lies. I actually looked before I came on here, and it said that it was 20 degrees now, and the wind chill just brought it down to 20. So basically, it seems to think that there's no wind chill. Well, bloody hell, you stick your nose out there, the flipping willies. It is chilly. Chilly. But I can't remember any flipping craziness tonight. Flipping hell. Well, I decided I would do a trip to Grandview. Thought, okay, it's just going to the hotel in Grandview. I've got a delivery before it, a bunch of pizzas to deliver before it, and then I can't even remember what I delivered after that. Oh, Wingstop. Not my most favourite place to pick up from, but they weren't busy. Got in there, and it was on the shelf, and just went, turned around and got out of there. And oh yeah, the pizzas came from Conrad's Kitchen. So they got delivered locally, or a few miles away, and then had to go to bloody Grandview to this hotel. And to be honest, if I'd looked at it a bit more, I probably would have turned it down. Especially what a pain in the flipping bottom it was. I don't know, the system will lead me around the back roads to get to the hotel, even though it was on the outer road in Grandview. And got there, and it says, "Oh, turn left here." Alright, well, I went to turn left in there anyway, but it's just it's a lock gate. Okay. Oh jeez. I don't understand why it didn't lead me down Frontage Road or whatever they called it, but anyhow, eventually gets in there. What a flipping faff trying to get in there. And then I'm trying to find my way in, and I've got some flipping pillock that's up me rectum, flipping driving in there. And then I did a U-turn in their gate area that was locked. And it looked like this Wally's trying to flipping go in the same place, but he went on. He or she, I don't know, but anyway, some people were absolutely flipping dipsticks having a fire. Should bug off. Anyhow, I got in there, and as I walked in the lobby, the woman was there with her kids, so she just handed her the food, and I turned around and got back in the van and said to my wife, "I need to get out of here." This is why I don't come to Grandview. It's I don't know it that well, and it's 95% of the time I go there is a pain in the bum. It's alright, I suppose, if you know it, and the only way to get to know it is to actually go there more, but I just didn't have the time of it then. It just wasn't my time to mess about down there. It was dark too, there's always bloody roadworks in that town, and I don't know, I think they just flipping grow bloody cones all around the place. Half the time it don't look like they're doing anything, just growing bloody cones. But yeah, it's not really a lot else to go on about, to be fair, that I can think of. Went to Wingstop tonight. I saw what's his name, Winston in the back there. Actually, we were sat in their car park for a bit, but I was just curious to see if he was there, and should I be even bothering to wait around. But I was considering going home. I had a bloody steaming headache, which I got just before we took the Grandview VIP in order. And yeah, it was. So my wife said, "Well, why don't we just go home then?" I didn't want to go up home. I wanted to try and earn some more dollars. So yeah, it was interesting night again. I went out in a winter jacket and shortly got that off of there because I've got 3 bloody layers on. I think that was enough. But my wife seemed to be shivering, vipping a little bit, and I said, you know, the heating's on in the van. This is after we'd eaten, was coming back sort of this way, and said to her, "Were you cold?" "Oh, just a little bit." So I remembered that the Family Dollar shop, when I'd gone in there, I don't know how many months back, had these cheese flipping blankets. So I thought, oh, I'll go in there and get one of them. So I went down there and got one of those. It was just like a fleecy throw thing. Ain't that thick? Would have thought with the money that they were, they might be a bit thicker. But anyway, she says it's a fashion statement. I said it's just something to keep warm with. But anyway, she likes it. And it kept her warm. She was happy for a while. And it's been bloody roasting in here for the night. And the weird thing is, I mean, it's cold outside. I know it's darn cold outside, and getting in and out the van, and you know, I'm only in the shirts, but it's I'm still up, been running around. I guess if I was out there a bit longer, it would bother me. But if really going from the van to the car to the restaurant, and waiting in the restaurant for a few minutes maybe, and then back out again. Did one at the Mint earlier and they weren't ready, so I was parked right outside, so I said, oh, I'll go wait in the van. So I went and actually sat in the back of the van for a change. Flat and Orinoco though. But and I'll settle him up tomorrow. But I'm glad I got home a bit earlier tonight. Last night was a bit ridiculous, 2 a.m. But now I'm getting ready to finish up the video. It's nearly 12:15, 12 midnight. So I'm going to finish up, bit of a short one tonight. I'm going to finish up because I'm planning on being out a bit early, well, a lot earlier tomorrow. I want to be out for the Chiefs to start, and apparently they start about at midday. So I want to see if I can get some catering orders. I don't think people are going to have much time to get out and order get out and eat unless they're going out for breakfast or whatever. So hopefully get a few Jack Stack orders or Firebirds or whatever. Definitely not Buffalo Wild Wings, because they're crap. They may have changed. I mean, the last time I went in there, it had changed for sure, but it wasn't a football game going on, and whenever a football game is going on, they get behind. They're just absolute nightmare of a place. I mean, as far as I know, all they got to do is bloody wings, and apparently they can't flipping keep up with them. And you think that they would bloody well know ahead of time that they're going to be inundated, and get more people in, or get more flipping, get the cookers warmed up flipping more, and just be able to chuck the stuff in. I don't know, whatever it is that they have to do, but either way, I think they need to be a bit more prepared for it. But then again, I haven't been there for a long time when they've had a game, because it really went well whenever we did go there on a game. So it just gave up going there, just put it down that they're bloody useless. But anyway, but like I said, they may have changed. Different people in there, maybe they got a different flipping mindset about things, and they moved their asses a bit more. Who knows? Anyway, I think that's it. I'm going to just give up, and I'll be back on here. Well, it will be later today at some stage, but yeah, I'll have this up, and somewhere along the way I'll have all the different things that all the different deliveries that I did, and I'll also put up those Spark ones somewhere back in a video where I was chatting about it. And yeah, that'll do it, I think. Anyway, as usual, click the flipping thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video or enjoyed listening to me babble on like a fool. And if you subscribe to the channel, both of those actions will help the channel grow, apparently. I don't know how all that works, something to do with the algorithms or whatever. And hit the bell icon too, so you get warned of when the new videos come out. But and it's free to subscribe, so if you haven't already subscribed, just hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help the channel, so I'd appreciate if you did that. All right, well, and you know, maybe I'll be able to get some better content now that I've got Spark. Hopefully I'll be able to do a ride along with that once I get the back of the van cleared out, which won't be tomorrow, I can tell you that. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching, and hope your weekend's going great, and I'll be back. Cheers, ta-da.